Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Pretty big cliffhanger at the end of the last episode. Also, you got to see what Sun Eater's whole game was about, and
pretty darn cool.
Yes, pretty epic. His only problem is his confidence. There's few downsides to his power, very few, but I think it's more interesting than Mirio's. I honestly do. I think it's more interesting, even though Mirio's sort of breaks physics. Again, they told us in the comments, don't think about it too much. But anyway, I'm interested to see how the hell this is going to progress. Let's just get into it. Here we go.
The neurotoxin should be circulating throughout your bodies at this point. You're not going to die, but I doubt you'll be doing any running for a while. That took me too long. Wonder how far ahead the others are now. Let's catch up. I guess I was hurt worse than I thought.
The guy who was manipulating the building seems to have eased off for some reason. Maybe that means his awareness and control don't extend through the entire place. So when he does take control of an area, perhaps his true body is nearby.
They only managed to stop one of the heroes. Garbage or not, those three are supposed to be strong.
I just need to see him.
It's his fault.
I can't believe you all came out to try and stop us. It seems crazy to me.
Well, it's not. Fighting you people was the only sane option. Overhaul would have killed us without a thought.
Overhaul? You're talking about Chisaki?
Yeah, it's what he started calling himself after the boss got sick and he came to power. The young head gave himself a villain's name, allowed scum to join us. He makes decisions on his own, doesn't care what the rest of us want.
As much as you dislike Chisaki, you seem pretty sure that we're not going to catch him.
He don't stand a chance. Whack job like him doesn't care about consequences or even his own future. Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Uh-oh.
Racer!
He wants to knock me out of the fight before I can get eyes on him.
No!
If we don't stop this guy, then Tamaki will have stayed behind for nothing.
Be careful, Matt.
Uh-oh.
Where'd you come from?
Oh no.
I jumped out in front of Mr. Aizawa. Get ready. We're not alone. Go ahead, punch me.
Uh-oh. Guy packs a hit. Whoever he is.
No, my arms are...
You know what I think? Knives and guns got no place in a fight. Anyone can win if they got a weapon. That's the coward's way.
Shit.
Yipes.
Damn.
Down that easily!
Oh, what?
What? Looks like some kind of barrier.
They're both better suited for defense. Disappointing, isn't it, Rob? We are a spear and a shield, whereas you are simply two shields.
Wait, hold on. Who'd want to fight with two shields? Sounds lame.
To be fair,
Guys in Dark Souls.
I don't know whether
If you let that break your spirit, that means you've lost. When you're up against villains, the key is making them lose their will to fight first. You can't lose your drive before they do.
I like the way that fat guy thinks. Alright, this is starting to get good. Get rid of this damn thing, Tin Guy. I don't need a stupid bubble to keep me safe.
remember what Master Overhaul said. He paired us for a reason. Such violence will accomplish.
Overhaul didn't ask if I wanted to team up with you.
Master Overhaul, show some respect.
Take advantage of his overeagerness.
Your name's Rappa, right? It's been a while since I've been hit that hard. In the end, it's all gonna come down to what happens first. Your arms get tired or my body gives out.
He's protecting me, even though those punches are obviously wearing him down. What is wrong with me? I was so sure I'd gotten stronger. You can't pass out on me yet. We've got a long way to go, and I'm just getting worked up.
Useless bastard! Your heart needs cracks and there's nothing worthwhile underneath!
Can't I do anything? It's just like it was back then.
Nothing's changed.
Hey there. We heard about you. You're the guy who can change leaves into money, right? Nice quirk, man.
So make these into some bills quick, dude.
You bullying a kid for some chump change? That's not very manly, jerks.
Who's that?
Third year, Hiroshima.
Here he comes!
I got him. He's not actually that strong.
You were watching?
Why are you always sticking your neck out like that, man?
It doesn't matter what your quirk is if you have an honorable heart. That's what the chivalrous hero Crimson Riot believes.
Oh, hey.
It's Mina Ashida from Class 4.
She's really laying into it.
And now they're getting along?
Hold on, are they trading against it?
They're leaving.
And no one got hurt.
Her quirk's strong and her reflexes are great. People like her, and she's got a super flashy look. It's all about entertainment value and approval ratings these days. That's what people are looking for in a hero.
She's apparently a super strong negotiator as well.
Train your body as hard as you can, and your spirit will make up for your quirk's Or at least that's what I
The
thought.
stubbornness.
What if I had a flashier quirk? Would that give me the confidence I need to apply for the hero course at UA? What is that? Why aren't there ever any heroes patrolling at times like these? Someone... No. I can do it.
We're around that corner and then make a left at the big street. The agency's 2 kilometers away.
Oh.
Froze. Guy the same age as me was in the news for fighting back against a villain. Everyone was talking about him. But there were witnesses who said that just before All Might showed up, another kid, his friend maybe, rushed in to help. When your life is really on the line, that's when your true colors show. Facing danger and choosing to take that next step forward. That's what makes a person hero material. My mom told me that the first time my quirk appeared, I accidentally cut my eye.
Ooh.
For a while after that, I whined and cried about how much I hated my power. I hated my own quirk. But his was similar. He stood tall and risked his life to save others.
Even among heroes, you have a reputation for being a bit reckless, often rushing headlong into danger. Tell me, are you ever afraid in those situations?
What kind of question is that? Of course I'm afraid. Show me somebody who's not afraid of facing death, and I'll show you an idiot.
I never understood what he was about before.
I'm where I am now because when I was a sidekick, I failed to save someone in peril. That day I hesitated, and somebody lost their life because my spirit was weak. Yes, I'm frightened when I fight a villain knowing he could end in my death. But there's something I fear more. The look on someone's face as they die. It isn't a matter of being bold, or confident, or fearless. I'm a hero and I swore to protect people. It's a vow I've written on my heart and one I'll die to keep.
I saw that guy threatening you, but I panicked. I was too scared to move.
Who's he? Pretty sure he's in Class 1. Don't worry about it. Anyone would be scared. He's just special, that's all. What is up with that hair? Can't you look for high school? You've got horns like me.
Yeah? So what if I do? I'm not gonna regret stuff anymore. Not ever.
It was really tough on you. More than it was on us.
So, what's it to you?
Don't be so eager to change who you
That
are.
hurts! Actually, it doesn't, but what the heck?
Once you get over yourself, let me know, okay? I'm being nice and holding back for now. But someday I'm gonna tell everyone about your little makeover.
Uh-huh. So that's why we've never learned about it.
You think I'm just a shield, and that mistake's gonna cost you this fight. I've been absorbing every blow you dealt me.
Oh!
Put into my body and
Kinetic energy redirection.
Red! I won't regret anything, now or ever again! I'll do it! I'll become a hero! If I crack it, I'll harden again! Stay strong! Protect others, even if it means your life! A shield now?
Of course,
Don't be a fool. Nothing can overcome the strength of my defense. The boy's attack was in vain.
Bought me the time I needed.
Hey guys, take this thing down!
Two of you are gonna lose. You wanna know why? We underestimated a hero named Red Riot and his chivalrous spirits!
Bye-bye.
Hell yeah.
Oh! It's shit.
Spear and a shield. The victory is ours.
Okay.
Burned a lot of calories in that fight.
No shit.
No shit.
Dude, that was a kick-ass episode.
It was. Well, yeah.
I like his hero that he looked up to, too. I don't know if it's his
Crimson,
name or not.
well, Crimson Riot, I think that's why he changed his name, his hair. Because he idolizes him. It's a lot like how Deku had his outfit that had like the bunny ears that went up and everything.
Yeah, look like
and, like
All Might.
the smile, because he wanted to look like All Might. But eventually, every hero grows out of the phase where they're trying to emulate the hero that they're trying to be like, and they become their own. Yeah. I guarantee every hero has that. I mean, hell, Bakugo has that, but yet I think Bakugo never really wanted to look or be exactly like All Might. He was more inspired by what All Might stood for, and he's happy with his hair being all jutted out and all that, and plus
also didn't really think about it, but despite how much she stands out, like she was literally one of the first characters that I pieced two and two together that was from the show before I ever watched the show. But Mina,
yeah,
like we have like almost no info on her.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time we got a little bit of background on her, I think, really, because all we really know is her quirk, kind of, and what it does, but she doesn't really get a lot of screen time.
Same thing with Tokiyami. Tokiyami, we don't know anything about him.
And we know a little bit more about, like, you're talking about Bird Guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know a little bit more about him than her, though.
Not.
Like, we've got, like, some development in terms of, like, him fighting with, his own quirk and stuff.
Yeah, like a little bit of
he's got more screen time as well, like, they've had to actually, like, fight against, like, his quirk themselves because of certain situations, or use it to their own advantage, when it was going out of
There's several heroes that take the back seat. There's several heroes that take the back seat, and in all honesty,
we were naming, like, heroes that were, like, these heroes need some more screen time, but, like, literally until this episode, I don't think she's got, like, hardly anything, and this was, like, the first time.
Well, keep in mind, her abilities are something that they require a lot of like management, because the acid and everything, the way she's able to exude acid from pretty much any pore on her body. I mean, yeah, you're right that this is really the first thing we've gotten about her in terms of backstory.
I feel like it was probably strategic. Like, you make a character whose looks stand out so much that everyone will remember them despite you not really working on them for a long time.
Yeah, and which, when we go back to her, I guarantee you, I hope we find out more about all the characters, because I think that's one thing about this show is that as we move forward, we knew Deku, and that's it. But as we move forward, we learned about All Might, we've learned about Bakugo, we've learned about Todoroki, we've learned about Ochako, we've learned about Kamoshida now, and now we also learned about Ida. We've learned a lot about a lot of the different characters. And I think that that's the beauty of the show, is that there's so much of a pool to just get stuff from.
It's almost like in a universe like this, it seems like they were kind of thanking the author. It was like, okay, so we should flesh out the characters that look the most normal first, because those are going to be immediately less interesting to people, like, than the characters that look really unique, like, non-human looking characters probably.
Yeah. The one I really don't care about is, like, Grapehead. I really could not. Yeah. I really could. Yeah.
So
chuck a water bottle at his fucking dome.
I don't know why I just thought of this. Can Bakugo only ignite his nitroglycerin sweat with his hands?
I don't think so. I think he's able to really ignite it at any given point.
Because I would like run around barefoot then.
Well, I think the thing with him is I don't know if he's able to control it that well.
Right.
If he's able, like, for instance, if I were him, I would use that as, like, jet propel. Like, I would have little rocket cones on the bottom of my soles on my feet.
Like Iron Man.
And, yeah, sort of. And I would fly around like that.
I'm just saying, if we're talking about sweat, I would just, not wear antiperspirant and then like have like rocket jets out of my armpits. Because if you're gonna sweat, right?
Well, yeah, and you fly around all over the place.
Or at
Yeah,
the very least, do kind of like I forget his name, but the main character of Fire Force. He doesn't wear shoes, so he he's a pyromancer, so he can basically project fire out of his feet and fly around.
I mean, why not? Like,
Shinra's his name.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
be awesome.
Well, it does me too, and I'd like to see eventually. I think that's what it'll be with him. I think he'll eventually learn how to control that, and he will be able to fly around. And I think Kamoshida will eventually be able to because he just activated his Red Riot form, and that guy like just diced him in one shot. But I think by him activating it more and more and more, it'll become more of a norm to him, and he'll be able to activate. He'll be able to reharden as he takes damage. And he'll become more of a formidable opponent. It's just, the whole thing about a bunch of kids being on this mission is a bit of a detriment. And if it were just Kamoshida who had went down in that hole instead of him and Fat Gum, Kamoshida would have been in a lot of trouble. I mean, that's
Kirishima.
Kirishida. Sorry, Japanese names. I'm terrible at them.
Kamoshida's bastard man from Persona 5.
Yeah. Kirishima.
Oh, I just thought I'd bring it up because the comment section will. So.
I know they will. Y'all have probably already brought it up down there. It's like, it's Kirishima, Kamoshida. Gosh, I can't believe how unbelievably stupid this guy is. Yeah.
Well,
you with 2020 hindsight listening to this after. I'm sorry, okay? Look, we've been recording now for the last, almost 4 hours? And I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry that I'm not able to maintain myself throughout all of this bullshit. But look, I'm not perfect. And here's a spoiler. Neither are you. Get over it. Anyway.
We're not superheroes, we're people.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have eidetic memory quirks.
No. I'm not Sheldon from freaking Big Bang Theory.
Perfect speech.
And neither would I want to be.
Or anything.
Yeah. I don't pretend that I am. But I know that there's people out there who expect perfection out of every single thing that's done. Yeah, no, not gonna happen.
I think there is like a disease where people like remember everything that happens to them, and like their memories don't adjust over time, and it's pretty excruciating to deal with. Because, like naturally, like our bad memories are supposed to fade, and good memories linger and stuff, and we like so we're not supposed to perfectly recall everything. But some people have a disease where they recall everything, and it's pretty rough.
Probably including like pain.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Like every dumb, embarrassing thing
like
you ever did, just it never fades. It's always there.
That's how it is with me with certain things. I wish there's one bad memory I really wish would fade, but it never goes away. And every time I watch anime, I'm reminded of it. I'll tell you all about it after I'm done.
That's fine.
I'll tell you. No, it's nothing like child scarring or anything like that. It's just it's a little thing that just pops into my head. It's like, ha, that happened. And I'm just like, get out of my head.
Get out of my head, Charles.
All right. Anyway, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. This was My Hero Academia, Season 4, Episode 9. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and hopefully we will see you all in the next one. So until then, I'm Nate.
Micah.
I am Nick.
Peace out.